Hi, my name is Yadira Carlos, and I will be talking about cultural diversity. But I decided to name my talk Understanding and Living with Differences. I'm a religious person, and I cannot help thinking that the Lord or Jesus has taught us how to live in peace with other people. Um, and I remember reading in John 15:12, he they asked him what is like the biggest commandment or the greatest commandment, and he answered in a very simple way. He said, you should love one another as I have loved you. Well, sometimes that's difficult to do, right? It's really easy to love the people who are similar to you or who are close to you. But when it comes to a different person, like a person who does not think like you, does not wear the same kind of clothes you wear, or I was thinking, why is it so difficult to love one another? And I came to the conclusion that um, it's it's easy to love people who are truly like you, but it's not that easy to love people who may seem different from you. And I was thinking about the video we watched, and they were telling us about in what ways we can be um, not respectful or not tolerant to other people. And when we judge someone because of its ethnicity, like, okay, you're Mexican, you're always late. Okay, you're French, you never take a bath, right? Or when we judge someone just because the way they look. I'm thinking probably you are in a store and you see a guy, and probably he doesn't have the kind of clothes you're used to see. Probably he's kind of dirty, his hands are dirty, his hair is a little messy, and probably you think, oh, he's gonna do something to me, right? Or oh, he's gonna steal something from the store. And we're judging him, and we don't know that person. Also, another way of not being tolerant or respectful to another person could be just devaluing that person because that person is different. Um, I cannot help think about the situation right now we have in Mexico and United States with President Donald Trump and all the kinds of expressions he has used to describe us as Mexicans. Um, he is judging all our nation just because some people in the US do certain things who are not right. And look at the big problem it has caused. He has asked the army to be in the border of Mexico and United States, and this could be a huge deal. Not to learn to love one another could really take us into bad situations. And I'm not only talking about family situations or relationship situations, I am talking about countries going to war because of not learning about each other better and treating each other better, knowing, getting to know each other better, so they can see that we have a lot of things in common. And that's my next topic. It's also mentioned in the video. What can we do to understand others and to accept them? Well, it's obvious that a lot of people are not going to think like us, but we shouldn't think that whatever anybody else says, it's wrong. Because it's probably wrong to us, but for them it's okay. So we shouldn't think that whatever another person thinks, it's wrong. We should also remember that people act in a certain way because of the cultures, and we need to respect those cultures. Every region has its own cultures, traditions, music, art, um, costumes, ways of speaking, ways of behaving. We should really um, become acquainted to what their culture is like, to really have an idea of why do they act in a certain way. And probably when we do that, we will first get to know a different culture from us. And second, we will learn to appreciate that culture and love at the end. Um, it's mentioned in the video that we are a great melting pot. Thanks to globalization, this is not only happening in the US, this is happening everywhere. We should be able to treat each other with kindness, with tolerance. Um, but the more we learn about each other, the more we will know that we are not that different and that we are humans that need respect, honor, and love. So, learning about other cultures and really making an effort to getting to know them well will help us to understand and live with differences. Thank you.